So you raised an eyebrow, Herc, when we was talking about Jesus Ferreira. Why?
Well, when they spoke about 11 of the 13 goals, I believe was a number that have come from outside of the 9 position. Your 9's not scoring goals. You got 2 goals, and I believe it's Ricardo Pepi goals, right?
Yeah.
So you need to find a way of getting your 9 service. If not, it doesn't matter who you play there. If all you want is somebody to create movement and facilitate others in the 9 position so others can shine, okay. But the idea of a 9 is to score goals. And if you're a 9 in this national team, you're on here because you've shown or proven the ability to score goals at some point in your club career. Jesus Ferreira, maybe not a nominal 9 with FC Dallas, maybe plays more as a 10 or a facilitator back there underneath the 9. Maybe that's why he likes him. Maybe that's why he thinks he can set others up, because that's what he does for his club team. Yeah, he links up well because that's what he's supposed to do. But you see that he's not a 9. You saw him in those positions. Then maybe a nominal 9 doesn't go with the outside of the right foot. Maybe it goes with his head. Maybe it goes with the left foot. Maybe another 9, his movement is a little cleaner inside the box. Maybe a little more comfortable back to goal. To no fault of Jesus Ferreira's own. He's not that 9. He's being asked to play it, but this is a chance you have to bury. And a majority of 9s do bury. A majority of other people should bury. He didn't. And sometimes that'll change a game or the course of a game.
Herc, this was a question we had when this qualifying cycle started, was not having that experienced number 9, that goal scorer that you've counted on.
Doesn't really feel like we're any closer to that answer, does it?
It doesn't look that way. I think we were all hoping that somebody would emerge and somebody would become that guy. But still, even if they emerge, you're still talking about a 19, 20, 21-year-old. You're not talking, you don't have him. He's not there. It doesn't exist. I think when qualifying started, I think there was a hope from Gregg that maybe Jozy Altidore would roll back the years and maybe bridge that gap a little bit. That doesn't look like Jozy's going to be fit and be part of this this setup. So you're really hoping, again, for a young guy to really step up and play that role. And I think what you're seeing is this guy for a little bit, this guy for a little bit, maybe this guy out of the squad, this guy maybe back into the squad. And look, it's frustrating because you see so much talent all around. You see guys stepping up. We talked about Anthony Robinson earlier. That left back spot looks like it's nailed down. Walker Zimmerman looks like he's really nailed down that center back role. I thought Richards was very solid in the back today, playing week in and week out for Hoffenheim. So yeah, I mean, there's a lot of positions that have been taken care of, but the 9 is still open.
Whether it's a 9 or not, finishing seems to be an issue for this team. How worried about you are kind of the lack of clinical ability of the United States?
If we talk about a clear number 9, a clear number 9 for me is most of the time less touches on the ball.
Correct. Absolutely.
But the moment they get the chance, they have 2 chances, at least 1 goal. In how easy it is, they tap them in and they do it. This is like most of the time. If you look at the Bayern Munichs and all that stuff, they had the Ribéry on the wing, they had the Robin, and then they had whoever was playing in the middle, less running than all the guys on the field. But
and
if
less
you had
touches
the chance,
as anyone on the field.
Touches, all the stuff.
Impactful touches.
And if you if the ball comes in, however, the ball bumps up and it's a goal.
You get 20 touches, but 2 of them are goals. Who cares?
Yeah, listen.
That's what it's about. It's about that discipline of staying central, always making those little movements, getting off the shoulder of somebody, waiting for that missed touch. What was the touch? With the goal that that Ferreira missed from almost the goal line. It's that first run to the far post, but then being in the right spot. I thought Gregg made a good point that you're more worried when you're not getting in the positions, but then that's still the point. What was the criticism on Josh Sargent?
Yeah.
Not scoring enough goals.
Correct.
Well, it's been the criticism on Ricardo Pepi. Hasn't been scoring enough goals lately. So then Jesus Ferreira gets a chance, and what does he do? He gets himself in a couple good positions and doesn't score the goals.
You described a player. Of the 9s in the pool for the United States, who do you think is closest to being that guy, or whose profile fits that type of player? Is it Pepi? That's what popped into my mind when you were describing it.
Yeah, I would go. I would give him the, if I'm the coach, I would try to help him out. If I say like today, I think Gregg Berhalter made a move on movements. This is why he picked Ferreira. Right. But if I would be saying like I need to go, I would maybe put Sades in there as the number 9 today and let him start because it's a home game, people behind him, and I'm pretty sure that one of the chances what Ferreira had, I think Sades will put down.